lovers. This is Shanika McClarty of Your Marriage Rocks. And I just want to talk to you about something that I've been meditating on and that's been on my spirit that I need to share with you. God bless man and woman out of everything that He created on this earth, out of everything that He created in the beginning. He only blessed one thing, and that was us, man and woman. And He gave us a commission to go out, seize the earth, own it. You have authority. Capture this. Be prosperous. Be fruitful. Multiply. Abundance in all things. And I know that there are some of you, you need to go back to the beginning. You need to be reminded of why you said I do to each other. You need to be reminded of why you even got in this thing with each other, this thing called marriage with each other. And a lot of you, your love and your passion has faded. That's why you need to go back to the beginning. So others need to go back to the beginning because um, you need to see the mess and the chaos that you even stepped into. A lot of you said yes, and you knew that you shouldn't have said yes. You were saying yes out of fear because you didn't want to let go or you didn't want to lose that person. You didn't want someone else to have that woman or have that man, so you said I do. So a lot of us said I do, and we were really in love and it was ordained by God, but a lot of us said I do and we said it out of fear and we got ourselves into a mess. And you got yourself into that mess, and now you're like, okay, I want to try to fix him or I want to try to fix her. Why hasn't he changed? Why hasn't he stopped going out and doing this? Or why hasn't she stopped doing that? Come on now. So, listen, back to the beginning. So, if you were afraid to fix the red flags or to wait on it and work through the red flags before you said I do, it's okay. It is okay. Now you can dig deep into your marriage as husband and wife and you can work things out. You don't have to stay in a marriage that's rocky. You don't, because we want our marriage to be built on a solid foundation, a solid rock, right? Because that is what we're supposed to do, supposed to have in order for our marriage to be successful, in order for our marriage to be strong, loving, healthy, right? Right. So, you can't make him change. You can't make her change. You can only change yourself. The beginning tells us where we started in our relationship and how we started in our relationship, right? That's what the beginning does for us. It tells us where we started and how we started. But the beauty in all of this is when we reflect back and we start working through all of our stuff in our marriage and making that foundation stronger, we get to rewrite how we ended. We get to write the rest of the chapters in our marriage, in our relationship, and how we ended. Because we vowed to say, till death parts us. We're in this thing until death parts us, right? So we get to decide and we get to rewrite the story for the rest of these years to come. And we don't have to stay in marriages that are boring. We don't have to remain in marriages that are like, we feel like roommates. We don't have to remain in marriages where, we're attacking each other. We don't have to remain in marriages where we're exhausted. No more. Happy, loving, having fun. I mean, really in love with each other, like crazy in love about each other, talking to each other, not talking at each other, not being selfish, but being selfless. Come on, y'all. Let's go back to the beginning, but let's also look at what's going on right now so we can rewrite the story, right? Yes. So, on Sunday, July 9th, I'm facilitating a webinar. It's free, you don't have to pay for it. And I'm talking about 5 things, the fire, FIRE. So, how to ignite that. It's not tips and tricks. I'm nothing about that. It's always, I'm a therapist, so it's about going deeper, okay? Go deep. Let's work on some stuff. Let's have fun with each other and let's love more. So, join me on July 9th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm doing a webinar. If you haven't already registered on this page, on this Facebook page, there is a link, and I'll drop that link for you if you don't have it. But there is a link for you to register, and it's about 35 minutes, not more than 40 minutes, because, 9 o'clock is late. I know that the kids are asleep. My kids will be asleep, but I also want to make sure I can cuddle up to my husband before I go to bed, so I won't hold you long. But I'm going to be talking about the fire. And so if you'd like to join me, just go on and register. I'll be talking about my beginning in the work in the webinar, and I'll be sharing with you kind of like how we got into like a little sticky, messy situation, and how we started to move through that to where we are now. And let me tell you, I've always had a good husband. I've always had a wonderful man. We've always had a good marriage, but I didn't want my marriage to just be good. I wanted my marriage to be great. And then when my marriage became great, I no longer wanted my marriage to be great. I wanted it to be phenomenal. And now my marriage is phenomenal, phenomenal. And so let me tell you, whenever we get to a point, God is like, nope, I gotta take you deeper. And I'm like, okay, take us deeper because we're being tested, we're being pruned, we're being purged, and we're being stretched, and we're growing. And that's what I want for you. I want your marriage to rock. So see me on Sunday, July 9th at 9 p.m. You guys have a great day. All right? Bye.